The 2018 Commonwealth Innovation Forum, brought to you by Destination Gold Coast.
Dr. Kate Calcott is the Science and Innovation Officer with the British High Commission for New Zealand. One of the speakers here at the Commonwealth Innovation Forum in Brisbane. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
You are part of the Global Science Innovation Network. What does that entail?
So we are a network that's global spread of science officers working in the space of facilitating collaboration between the countries, UK and their host country, but also multilateral collaboration. So we are a network of over 90 officers in 35 countries.
So you represent a large number of people or organisations?
Yes, we do. So we cover all science disciplines and innovation. So that means that it's dependent on what the country's areas of interest are. So for example, where I am in New Zealand, there's a large agricultural science sector, which has been a key relationship between the UK and New Zealand.
What are some of the key issues that are a priority at the moment?
So at the moment, definitely around the Commonwealth and how we relate to the other Commonwealth nations. And some of this has to do with how Britain is looking at their global engagements and how to engage on key scientific issues, as Patricia Scotland mentioned yesterday, such as oceans, the oceans pollution, climate change, these big wicked problems, as Dame Penelope Wesley said yesterday. How do we tackle this as a collective set of nations? And so it's facilitating those collaborations.
What impact will Brexit have on the work that you do?
So it's been an interesting process because it's kind of an awakening of how Britain relates to the rest of the world. So a large amount of the funding and research collaborations have gone through the European Union, and now the UK is looking at how to develop closer partnerships with those that matter. And the Commonwealth is a really great network that has shared history, shared interests and values, and how to use that to enhance science collaborations is a really important question at the moment. And so what we're looking at is shared funding platforms, communication networks. What are the ways to further that?
How important is a forum such as TCIF in bringing together representatives from Commonwealth nations?
I think it's a fantastic initiative, actually, because what happens with the Commonwealth at the moment is that you get quite high-level discussions happening with the government representatives. But this sort of forum brings it back down to those researchers that are actually engaged in the day-to-day research and how they might be able to connect in with these bigger strategic goals being developed at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in a couple of weeks' time.
You've been a speaker and a participant here at TCIF. Are there particular sessions that have really caught your eye, have impressed you?
I was really impressed with the first one, actually. That was the Women in Innovation. And it was a series of really strong women, not just talking about gender diversity issues, but about their experiences in their science sectors and innovation sectors and how they can overcome those hurdles and how talking about it has really helped over the last 10 years.
So money aside, what are the priorities that you would ask government of, I guess, any Commonwealth government to focus on when it comes to innovation?
So I would ask that communication lines are opened up, that there are mechanisms for enhanced engagement on all levels, not just the high government levels, but also right through to policymakers and scientists and those involved in R&D and in innovative businesses, but also the frameworks that facilitate those engagements. Is it funding? Is it just face-to-face meetings? Is it forums for collaboration and discussions like this?
What are you hoping delegates will take away from this forum?
I'm really hoping to take away an excitement about the Commonwealth and looking at the opportunities that can bring. So it is a new way to test it in terms of this sort of innovation sector, and realising that more people are engaged in innovation, and it shouldn't just be us and them. It should be a more united conversation.
Enjoy the rest of your time here at TCIF, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.